Hello one and all, back to it. Just off 13. As I was doing some mob grinding, like I said, in between sessions. No quests though, no quests. Engineering, 75 out of 75. First aid, 45. And fishing is at 75. So in a good place all in all. The problem is though, with engineering, if you look, the next place for that is Duskwood, Stormwind or Ironforge. So I'm not going to be able to get that any higher for a little bit, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Right, let's go hand these in. I bought 3 items ready for 13. I think everything else is the same. I think weapon wise I'm not 100% sure as last time. Obviously limited on what we can get at this level.
I am honored. Farewell.
And do we have anything else to hand in? Yeah, that fishing one. I did that while I was watching the Inter Milan, what's it called, PSG Champions League final. Just stood over the side of there, just fishing. Got 6 of the quest items we needed. And then all the other ones I sold, just made a little bit of money. So what are we up to now? 10 gold, 49 lot. Which is alright. The other characters don't really need it, especially the Warlock, it never gets used. But the Warrior does.
What can I do for you? Safe
There we
travel.
go, nice. 13. So that's those slapped on. And then travel to the end of the dock and jump in. Right, where do we slap this then? And there you go. And then we'll vendor these. Not prepared. Okay, I'll waiting for TBC then. Put those in there.
Good luck, friend.
I say put those in there like we're coming back to them. Gaffer jacks. The hell's that?
Interesting.
Never even heard of that.
Off and away.
We'll get it. It doesn't say to get it on the quest helper, but never mind. Travel to the dock, then jump into the water, and then we'll be attacking these. And then what else we got? Sea turtle remains 27. So it's all around there. Right, let's get cracked on with this then. That was a nice one. The only problem is with Night Elf, the breathing is not what I'm used to. With me normally playing undeads. So it'll be a case of throwing these and going back up. Bit annoying, but better than dying. Undeads can last forever. At least we only need 3 of these, which is good. Let's see what the drop rate's like. Hopefully it's not one of those ones that's just ridiculous. I mean, everyone should drop it really. Thresher Eye. Ah, nice. It's not covered in loads of murlocs. That makes the job a hell of a lot easier then. Playing a little bit of Diablo earlier this morning. Just finishing off Act 2, on to Act 3 now. That's my favourite act of that game. Where Azmodan comes to invade and you're on top of a castle. Get his head. How much rest have we got there? 1, 2, 3, not that much. I haven't really left it too long in between playthroughs, that's why. Keen as mustard to be playing this character though, that's why. He had to spoil it, didn't he? I thought we were going to have 100% there. He thought otherwise. Swim up here a little bit. I don't know where. Turn in, wash the shore. Alright, and then where will 27 be? Accept cave mushrooms, talk to them, that. A lot of turning stuff in. Train mining, train blacksmithing to make rough sharpening stones. Nah. Not doing that. Not giving up engineering. No chance. Is that down there? I spent ages getting it up to 75. I've put all the mats in the bank, so then I can do that when we're not recording. But I'd also have to wait until we get to the other island, which is annoying. I don't know why this side doesn't have one. They really don't like mining and blacksmith on this side. You can't. There's no ores on that entire island. There we go. That's that one done. Nothing else in this water, is there? No. Wonder how many people are online this time. What Shadowfang Cave? I know this would be a random one. No one in Shadowfang. 11 to 20. Oh, it's busy then, isn't it? No matter what time we log in, there's 50 people in each bracket. Hunter there. Alternate Valley, what else we got going on? Soul Grub.
Great to meet you.
Okay.
Off with you.
Nice of him to say, wasn't it? Looks a bit stiff.
The loon be with you.
I might as well just go with that. Obviously I don't need the intellect, but it's higher armour, so why not? Accept deep ocean, vast sea. Let's sprint there. A couple of people there as well. Do I need anything? These clam meat. Where is it? Other building, is it? There we go.
No.
Train blacksmithing and nope. Cast find minerals. Have I got that? Yeah. Be aware of your breath.
I am honored.
Alright, okay then. And go to options, click interact key and bind interact target with option to a key. I don't quite understand that one. Right, options, controls. Where's that then? Enable interact key and bind interact key option to a key. Where do I go to bind it though? Would it be on one of these? Might just swim down and get it. It's enable. I look clueless here, don't I? Alright, fair enough. We'll just swim down and get it. I don't know how you bind that to a certain target. To a certain key, sorry. All I can find is to just do that one. What level is this quest? Beware of the breath meter. It's a shame they haven't given it any sort of potion. Swimming underwater. That could have come in handy, wouldn't it? Walk along the shore, make it a little bit easier. Swimming all the way there. Quite relaxing, this sound of this. At half time during the PSG into game, I was just reading on the side of there, listening to this music. What am I going to be able to do with this? This is level 17. We'll soon find out, won't we? What was that? Oh, Malachite. Nothing of great interest then. Right, what's the easiest way to do it? Well, that was straightforward. Where is everyone? Right, let's go to the other one. Don't think the other one will be as easy. Let's hope it is though. Let's stay optimistic about it. Yeah, little fish in water, isn't she? Looking for holes. Right. What the hell? Right, you come out here. I'll fight you out here. Well, random that, wasn't it? That person just attacks me and just disappears. Kill this and then get our breath back. As if that actually killed it as well. Oh, there you are. Right back. Have that. Got breath back? Good. That worked quite nicely, didn't it? And out we go. No, I know. Not going to drown. Gonna be annoying. Right. Accept breached sea creatures. What's that over there? Buzz box. There we go. Get off, little rat. Look at him. Hopefully we actually start picking up a couple of greens now. That'd be nice. Make some money. All these people, no whisper, no anything, just a random invite. You have to message people, you can't just invite them. What I was doing when I had the Luminous Lynx guild on the PvP server. I mean, I've still got it, I've just not logged on those characters for ages. So I can imagine everyone's left. Like, why would they stay if the guildmaster's not even logging on? Doing alright damage wise. He's got mana. He knew he'd see us. When you attack these, you always end up with like bags just full of clams. You have to make sure you open them so that the clam meat stacks. You're not just all bags just full of random little clams. You have to, so weird these things, like to stand in the right specific place there. Why can't I just click anywhere on it? Turn in buzzbox. Oop. Accept buzzbox. On one hand you should maybe save sprint for when you get into trouble, but on the other it's just so handy for sprinting from place to place, isn't it? Moonstalker fangs. And be careful as they flee at 30% health. So we need striders and those. Last we'll have our revenge. That'd be the absolute worst nightmare, wouldn't it? You hear that noise and a bear running towards you. Pretty much just means death. Another one over there. I know I don't need them, but still XP, innit? Ooh, there we go. A mining node. Nice to actually see them for a change. Unlike Kata though, we won't get XP for it. Nippy those things, aren't they? Don't give us any meat then. I should maybe put on my food buff. It's only 2 stamina and 2 spirit, but 2 stamina and 2 spirit that we don't already have. Use that one. Seems I've had 32 of them. Go this up. I had to just send him over ore from my warrior to get that little bit up. That's all I'm going to do, is use my warrior to send this character mats for engineering, just to make sure I stay ahead of the curve. It might be difficult if I'm just relying on this character alone with its mining, because it can be an expensive profession to get up if I was buying the mats, which hopefully won't be the case. Hopefully it's all done in-house. It's nice to see like all those quests there. I like it when you can just move a couple of yards that way and there's something else you can do for a quest. You think I've got that there. Ideal. Obviously I don't need the bears, but they just keep it. I didn't even attack that. I was just about to backstab it. He'll come rushing back in a minute. It's like my only AoE move. I've got that. You don't get AoE moves, do you, as a rogue, sadly? Is it one of the only characters that doesn't have AoE moves? Mage has... No, Warrior has Cleave. Sweeping strikes to then do it as well. Obviously Mage has Arcane Explosion and what have you. Warlock, Rain of Fire. Paladin, Consecration. Shaman, Chain Lightning. Priest. I'm not sure, I don't really know the priest's moves. What other characters is there? Druid. You've got Swipe or... what's there? Is it Starfall? I can't remember. They have got one in the balance tree. So yeah, I think it is the only class that doesn't have an AoE. But it does make sense character-wise. Oh, what's that? What have I got? Oh, I have them. Fair enough then. Will they sell for anything? No way, it sells for 51 silver. No chance. No one's going to be daft enough to do that, surely. Oh, I need some of those. If I throw a knife at that, will that one run with him? So they normally do if they're the same type, but they're technically not. Because that's a rabid one. Breach Sea Turtle. Let's see if we can maybe get that. Don't attack it this time, even though I didn't tell you to last time. I want you to backstab it. Let's see if it's free. This little area over here. What quest have we got? 16. What's this cooking one? Ah, that's the one we're doing now. Fair enough. Might as well do it while we're here. It doesn't say to do it next, but it will do at some point. I can guarantee. What level are we again? 13 is probably why it's not told us to do it yet. Probably meant to do it when we're a little higher. Get back here, you little skip rat. That was a decent one, that. 31. I know there's a mining node there, but I don't want them to respawn. 16. Yeah, maybe leave them alone for now then. It's not exactly like we've got very good gear or any sort of world buffs, is it? Hello? How lads are we getting on? There's pretty much animals everywhere you go here, isn't there? Every few yards. Seem to be running across these bears. Stay over there. Stay in your lane. They do my head in those things. Time this one's down, that one will be back. One thing I don't like about Vanilla Rogue is how if you switch targets you lose your combo points. I like it when that changes in whichever expansion it is. Makes it much easier. Here we go. One there. Ah, here we go. Barely eaten anything today. What have I had to eat today? Banana. And some pop crisps. That's it. I think I'd be hungry, wouldn't you? Weirdly, I'm not. And it's 3:05. I didn't chicken. Most days, you can guarantee I've had some, but I haven't yet. I will after I've done this. I'll make some chicken wraps. My go-to. It'd be good if like they combined the quests here where you had like kill 20 of those, collect 6 fangs, kill 10 bears, collect 10 bear paws or something. And then there was a special moonstalker and a special bear, just absolutely just flood the place full of quests. That's what I do for every zone. I just have loads. So either you can smash them all out and some will turn to green and grey, so you don't have to do them, or you can stay there for ages because you might really like a certain zone. That's what I do for all the zones. I have loads of quests. But nope. They didn't do that, did they? Apparently back when this first came out though, there was MMOs where you didn't even quest. Like, having quests in this was quite a new thing apparently. That's madness though, isn't it? It's like, well, what do you do then? Like, what's the storyline, etc.? I have a feeling at some point I'm going to end up getting attacked by several who just seem to be surrounded. I wonder what level it is we go to the other side. Dark Shore 11 to 16, let's have a look. 16 to 19, and then Red Ridge. And then back to Dark Shore. So obviously around about 19. That's a long gap without doing any engineering now. It's a bit annoying. I mean, I could take it over there at some point. Now, when I'm not recording it, I could take it to wetlands. That's easy. That's an easy part. Because I need to get on that boat. But then you have to walk through wetlands to Loch Madan, and then from there to Dunmorg's Ironforge. I don't know, I'll think about it, I'll maybe do it, I'm not too sure. And you're going to get tapped by another one at some point. Because if we've already got the mat, it doesn't matter too much. There's nothing else we really need. But it's a shame we'll miss out on doing Loch Madan though. I like that zone. It's one of my favourite ones. Aesthetic wise, it's really nice. But we miss out on Westfall, which is definitely not a problem. Let's have a look after this what sort of structure it's got us doing. stand still. He'll come back to me. So Darkshore, Red Ridge, Darkshore, Ashenvale. Then Stone Talon, Ashenvale Wetlands. Good thing about this character is we're on PvE server. So that takes a load off my mind. No getting randomly ganked. That just puts you right off. Especially if I was recording it. I was quite lucky with when I was streaming the PvP server that I didn't get ganked all the time. Every now and again, but nowhere near as bad as it could have been. Ooh. Nah. 6 gold 99. Good one. If that sells for that, we will be laughing. But no one goes arcade mage, and no one's going to be playing balance boomy. And even if you were at that level, you wouldn't pay that for it. Now, the only ones that are similar to that would sell for a lot would be the shadow damage. Are you going to come back from your little patrol, or are you just going to keep walking? Don't need to go far though, do we, for the quest items? We at last got one. That took a long time just to get one item from them. Funny how everyone who's playing Anniversary, if I've watched any of the videos, everyone just goes on about Burning Crusade prep, which is what we're doing. But the thing is, it's what? June, and it's not going to be out till like November. We've got July, like all June, July, August, September, October, November. We've got like 6 months plus, because it'll probably be between November to March. Hopefully it's the closer end. Hopefully it is November, if not earlier. Right, we actually need to get to 60 first. But it's not like, even if it did come out randomly sooner, it wouldn't be a problem. The XP to 60 would be reduced anyway, so that would make it better. They should maybe do that in pre-patch. Give us joyous journeys. But make a decent sized pre-patch though, like a 4-week one. And have joyous journeys maybe go up week on week. On some hand though, you think they might maybe wouldn't bother, because then if they bring out boosts, which gives them money, they'll think, well, we don't want people to use joyous journeys to get leveled up, when they're going to pay money to get a level 60 character if they decide to do that again. Hopefully they don't, but if it's easy money for them, they probably will. Should we get that one? No, that's not. We'll follow this arrow. That's saying to go this way. Travel toward Asterion. Got some cool names in WoW, aren't there? I'm always surprised when I get Valkyrie name. I always think that'd be taken. I think it's a decent name, Valkyrie. So handy that. Even if you haven't got rested XP, I'd find a way to get that active target stick. I'm sure there's an add-on for it. And look, boom, pops up there. You can just click on that little animal icon. This is probably right, telling us to go back down here. They're a bit slightly lower level. Makes it a bit easier. Travel towards there. Avoid killing en route. Avoid killing them. Oh, I'm guessing that's because you do it for the quest. It's very rare it tells you to avoid killing stuff. Don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day. I'm going to say ringing sick, but texting sick. Because my insides were still playing up. I say that by me saying that today. This video is actually going out later than when I'm saying this. So it was last week I was at. Hopefully by the time anyone's watching this, I'm not. Hopefully I'm better by now. Just got to wait for my medication to kick in. I can't say I like being stuck in the house. To be honest, the only thing I actually miss is the fact that I can't go to the gym. My work wouldn't be too happy if I got caught going there while I was off sick. Three, 4 bars. Just up here. A lot of these quests you can do. You don't have to sort of focus on one. You can just, as you do, heading towards one, you can do another one. As you're heading back, you can be doing that same one or another one, which I quite like. A few people kicking about there. Now we need them. See, like how that panther one's disappeared. Because we can do it again soon enough. These are nice and easy to kill. Nice easy couple of greens. This is hopefully how it should be though. Like, with me doing the quests on stream and me mob grinding off stream. What I've decided I'll do is if I'm mob grinding, say if we get to 14 and we're 2 bars in, I'll get it all the way to the end if I can. But I won't ding it, so I'll never ding off stream. I'll just take it to the very end and then we'll ding on stream. That's what I thought of. I like to have set rules for myself for everything I do in life. Very much a man of routine and structure. Is it just earrings we need? Yeah, I don't need to kill certain ones, no. Only a month now until pre-patch for mop. Thinking about it. Don't know what there is for me to do in pre-patch though, because I'm not really that bothered about prepping a certain character with honour and justice points. Just in a way I maybe should. I've got to get the paladin to 85 first. That should be easy enough though. Cat's easy one to level in. Unless it slows right down in Wrath or whatever, but I don't think it will. Especially with Joyous Journeys going on in that expansion. Three more. Oh, he's level 12 one. I'll wait till I get a bit of health then. Every now and then I look at that top right bit where there should be a buff and not seeing anything is just weird. So used to having something up there. I popped in Stormwind last night. Can't remember what time it was. It was quite late. And I got the 2-hour buff. I was just amazed by that. I thought, at this time? Sure, it was like after 9 o'clock because I was literally about to log out. Let's see what's over here, because they seem to have gone over there. Those other two Alliance players. Well handy though. The world buffs the melee characters. My warrior at the moment is in Duskwood, one of my favourite zones, so he will need it. Problem with warriors is you go through those phases where you can be really good and then really crap unless you've got class gear, which I'm just never going to have on my warrior, because I don't intend to do any dungeons and I don't have the money to be buying it the best gear, because the main focus is this character. So I can spend a little bit, but not really. It needs to be funneling everything to hit this one. So this has the best gear and the professions are as high as we can get. If we had actually had an engineering trainer over this side, I could have worked on maybe getting him the goggles you can get. Thank you. Cheers for helping us kill that lad. Turn in Bash Aran, except Bashal Aran. They respawn quick. Not long, we just killed these ones. All adds up though, doesn't it? All adds up. Is this a good place for the thumbnail? We'll need to find one at some point. And it doesn't feel alright because I haven't spent most of my time here in this exact spot. No. Oh yes. 14. Get up there, sausage. Ancient Moonstone Seal. Go and get this then. Ah, it's from a specific mob. Right. Well, I killed the mate near you, didn't I? Normally I'd be pissed off with someone stealing my tag, but I don't mind them killing that one. Don't want 2-on-1. Where's that? There we go. See what I mean? How handy that is. I can't get up. Bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Bloody hell, he saw me. Just about to go in stealth and come up behind him and try and backstab him. He spoiled that little plan, didn't he? Yeah, there's a couple there, look. No! Ah, nice. Done it. Easy work. Maybe do it here. No. There we go. I'll do, I think. Unless I find something better later. It's a bit dull, this place. I normally like something like ruins and things like that in the background. Something which makes it stand out a bit more. What have we got after this one? Except another one. Moonstone Stalker Fangs, right? Travel to there. Okay then. look at that, and then what else is after that one? So we'll see when we get there, won't we? We need some those panther things on the way, moonstalkers, for the fangs. There's one. Hide him. We see him. We see him. Huss. Boom King over there. Got a feel for druids. You can get good gear. It makes no difference in terms of you never get to see it. You're either in kitty form or in the later expansions you're in Boom King form or tree form. Shadow Priest, I suppose, if you're in that shadow form you don't properly get to see your gear either. I haven't really seen much ore either. Alright, so kill him. Look at the size of that. Massive. Night elves surely won't be short. You'd think trolls would be the tallest, and then night elf. But trolls are quite hunched, whereas night elves stand upright, back straight, sort of Legolas type. Right, there's some ore here. I'm actually going to be able to get it. Yes, there she is. What you got there? Right, it says hearth. I'm not actually going to hand these in though. Not yet. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it there. I'm going to vendor, take this stuff to the auction house, work on professions, and then I'll mob grind, hopefully try and get it to the close to the max level, and then we'll hand the quests in after. So see you in the next one.